What's going on, people, and welcome to Mad About Football. My name is Bas, and not joining me today is Kamal. He's away. He's busy at the moment, I think. Didn't have time to do the Game Week 26 review with me today. However, the show must go on. Let's get cracking. Game Week 26, the first game was, we'll head over to our results screen. Manchester City versus West Ham United. This was an interesting game. Me and Kamal both thought that Manchester will completely annihilate West Ham. However, West Ham played very well. Moyes has got this team playing very good football. They're fighting for each other. Like Moyes, I didn't really expect a Moyes team to put up a challenge against Manchester City, league leaders who are just dominating every team that I've come across so far. That was their 20th win in a row, mind you. I have to give credit where credit's due. West Ham played very well. However, Manchester City was just, class, quality as always, and they came up with the win. Kamal predicted a 4-1 win. I predicted a 3-1 win, so we both get half a point for that game. On to the next game, which was West Brom versus Brighton. Again, Brighton very unlucky. That's just been their season, really. This whole season, Brighton's been very unlucky. It doesn't matter how good they play. They're missing a quality striker. They need someone who can finish these chances that they are creating. I feel like they play good football. There's no end product. There's no one there to finish what they start, and and they see themselves losing to West Brom, who are sitting in, I think, 7th or 18th or 19th, second last on the table. So valuable points for West Brom if they really want to stay up. However, I predicted a 1-1 draw. I said last week that Brighton will continue into their bad luck run of form. I'm not saying bad run of form, I'm saying bad luck run of form, because they do play very good football. They just can't score. They're just unlucky. However, Kamal said that Brighton will win 2-1. Unfortunately, the game ended West Brom 1, Brighton 0. On to the next one, which was Leeds United versus Aston Villa at Elland Road. Again, no points for both of us. Aston Villa took this game where Kamal thought that Leeds will win 2-1, and I thought that they will draw. However, this was a bit of a scrappy game. At the same time, it was high attacking football, and Aston Villa kept a clean sheet. Again, Martinez playing very well. I believe Arsenal sold the wrong goalkeeper. I've always said it, and I'm going to continue to say it as long as Martinez performs well. On to the next one, Newcastle versus Wolverhampton. Judging from Newcastle's poor run of form, we both thought that Wolves will be too strong for them. However, surprise, surprise, Newcastle drew 1-1. Again, no points for either me or Kamal. So on to the next one, which was Crystal Palace versus Fulham. This game ended in a draw where Kamal predicted a 2-2 draw. I said a Fulham win because I really want Fulham to win. I really want Fulham to put on the pressure, to put Newcastle under pressure, and try and escape the drop. However, my prediction wasn't to beat, but Kamal got half a point for that one for predicting the draw. So on to the next one, which was Leicester City versus Arsenal. This game was surprising. Arsenal fielded a weaker team. I wasn't really confident with Arsenal's lineup going forward. For me, Arsenal's team looked like more of a second string team than Arteta put out. However, they came away with the goods. 3-1 to Arsenal. A spot-on prediction for Kamal. So congratulations to you, mate. You got the full point for that one. I get half a point for predicting the 2-1. I have to say, this is the best performance from Willian I've seen all season. Barring the first game against Fulham at the start of the season, Willian hasn't shown, hasn't shown anything really to be mentioned, or even for me to be starting in this Arsenal squad. But he's proved that he's got something still left in him. All full credits to Arsenal. Well done. We'll move on. Moving on to Tottenham Hotspur versus Burnley. Again, wasn't expecting a thrashing. So well done to Tottenham. Bale, is he back? Scoring a brace in this game. So questions arise there about Bale's performance. I don't think so. Not yet. It's too soon to say because there's still a lot of. It's still too soon. He's missed a lot of football, especially with his injuries and whatnot. But he's done well. He did well against West Ham as well last week, and he did well again this week against Burnley. However, Kamal and I predicted. He predicted a 2-0 win. I predicted a 3-1 win. So we both share the spoils, and we both get half a point for that one. Moving on again, Chelsea versus Manchester United. Oh, this was a crap game. Very crap game. Lackluster performance from both teams. Really, I don't know what to say. They're both. Chelsea just sat back really the whole game, really, didn't they? Poor performance really from both squads. However, we both predicted the draw. We didn't predict 0-0 though. I predicted a 1-1. I should have known better. I should have predicted a 0-0 because whenever Man United play as top 6 team, they don't score against them, and neither does Chelsea unless it's Liverpool. But anyways. We'll just quickly move on to the next one, which was Sheffield United versus Liverpool. Interestingly enough, me and Kamal both predicted thrashings. We thought Liverpool will dominate, and well, they did dominate. Though the scoreline was 2-0 and not 4-0. Again, sharing the half a point between me and Kamal. It's good to see Liverpool win again. However, Liverpool still trouble me. They still worry me. My beloved Liverpool. I don't know what's going on these days, but I hope that they sort their mess out very soon, and we'll get back to that later. So moving on to the next one, which was Everton versus Southampton. Kamal predicted a 3-1. I predicted a 2-0 win. So again, we both get half a point for this game. Now, as you all know, game week 26 was a double game week for most of the teams in the Premier League. So again, Manchester City played Wolves. And man, what can I say about this City team? This City team has been phenomenal. Winning this game 4-1, winning it late too. I think Jesus scored in the 80th minute, making it 2-1, and then leaving it late again. 2 more goals came in the 89th and 86th or 87th minute, where Wolverhampton tried very, very hard, and they got the equaliser just after half time. However, City's just too good. City's class came out in the end, and they just pressed and just I think they just made them tired really. And in the end, City got away with the points. Kamal came close with the prediction here. He predicted a 3-1 win for Manchester City. The game ended 4-1. I predicted a 3-0. So again, we both shared a point. Leicester City again dropping points again against Burnley, where we predicted a Leicester win. We thought they'll bounce back, maybe from that Everton loss, from the Arsenal loss. But we said that the squad depth is not there for Leicester City this season. They have their own injury woes with the likes of Maddison, Barnes, James Justin, all out of contention for some time now. We don't even know when they'll be back. So, we said it last week that Leicester's injury woes will catch up to them eventually, and it looks like it has. So again, but all credits due, Burnley played very well too. Burnley could have won this game as well if who hit the post? I can't remember. Someone hit the post. I think it was Westwood who hit the post. If that had gone in, because Schmeichel had no chance of getting to it. If that had gone in, Burnley would have won this game. However, the game ended 1-1, and we didn't get the prediction right. So obviously, we get no points for this game. Moving on, Sheffield United, surprise, surprise. However, I didn't predict that. I've got to change that. I predicted a 2-1 win for Aston. Well, yeah, I predicted an Aston Villa win. I didn't predict a Sheffield United win. Surprise, surprise, Sheffield United played very well. They defended well, especially with Jagielka getting the red card in the second half. But they defended well with 10 men to hang on and claim the 3 points in this game. A brilliant goal by McGoldrick. He set it up initially and scored it as well. He created the chance and scored his own chance. So well done to Sheffield. Well done. They deserve to get 3 points from this game. And is it too little, too late? We shall soon find out for them, because they're still sitting bottom of the table. So on to the next one. We have Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. Kamal, again, likes to predict big scorelines for his team sometimes. He wanted to get revenge against Crystal Palace from the reverse fixture earlier this season, when Crystal Palace beat Manchester United at Old Trafford. However, the game ended 0-0. What can I say about this game? Some drama was going on between Rashford and Maguire. I don't know what. I think some frustrations come out. However, I predicted a 2-1 Crystal Palace win, but Crystal Palace was unable to do anything really in this game, especially without Zaha. I feel Zaha gives them an extra energy boost, an extra option as well going forward. However, no points for me and Kamal, so we move on. West Brom versus Everton. West Brom came very close. West Brom, unfortunate to get the loss here, but Everton played very well as well. Again, we share the spoils. We share the point between me and Kamal. I predicted a 2-1 win. Kamal predicted a 3-0 West Brom win. Everton win. And Richarlison scored again. Richarlison scored against us last week. And this isn't the last time Richarlison scores. He will score again in the next game. I remember, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I said that I wasn't scared of Richarlison. He doesn't scare me because he can't even, he can't shoot on target. This is what I said, and the guy's managed to score 3 goals now in the last 3 games. So well done to him. On to the next one was Fulham versus Tottenham. For me, this game ended 1-0 to Tottenham. Kamal got half a point for that one because he predicted a 2-1 Tottenham win. I predicted a 2-1 Fulham win. Again, I wanted Fulham to win, to put on the pressure to escape the relegation zone. But they almost had it too. They almost won this game as well. Fulham played very well, especially in the second half, putting Tottenham under pressure. Tottenham just sat back for most of the game. Gareth Bale was quiet in this game, so he scored 2 goals against, what was it, Burnley in the other game, but in this game was kept quiet. So that's why I was saying maybe it's a bit too soon to think that Bale is back with a resurgence and whatnot. But yeah, Fulham played very well. Just unfortunate that they couldn't get a goal in this game. Now on to my misery. Liverpool versus Chelsea. As you all know, Chelsea won 1-0. Me and Kamal both predicted Liverpool wins. I predicted 2-1. Kamal predicted 3-1. No points for either of us because Liverpool didn't win, obviously. Where do I start? 1 goal on target the whole game from Liverpool. Chelsea had 5 or 6 on target. Chelsea looked like the more threatening team going forward. We just looked flat. I don't know. I think it's time. Klopp changed the formation, or just changed something in this game. Again, Thiago has been average. Conte the whole game was all over Thiago. He's a world-class player. I have to say, I can't deny his accolades. I can't deny his attributes. He does have it. It's just, I guess, the Premier League is a different league altogether. It's very hard to adapt coming from the best team in the Bundesliga, dominating the Bundesliga for how many years, and then coming to the Premier League where it's more physical, it's more faster. You got to have the strength. You got to have, above all, you got to have the ability to make quick decisions. And I think this is where Thiago's failed. Or maybe Thiago needs that guard, as in Fabinho, coming into the DM role to cover for Thiago. Maybe that's the thing that we're missing, because it's either Fabinho being injured or Fabinho comes in and plays centre back. And again, more injury risk for Liverpool, where our new centre back on loan from Schalke, Ozan Kabak, is also injured. So I really don't have high hopes for the future of Liverpool, especially in this season. I'm just looking forward to getting this season over and done with, and moving on to the next one. To be honest, yeah. So this concludes our match week 26 review. And I hope everyone is good and stay safe. Until next time, we'll see you later.